What's up and welcome to Mountain State Adventures. This week we went to America's roller coast, Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. And today we're going to be telling you our top 5 roller coasters at Cedar Point, and we're also going to be giving you our review of Steel Vengeance. Yes, I'm wearing a fanny pack. If you're serious about riding roller coasters, you should get you one too. Keeps all your items safe and secure. You don't have to worry about getting a locker. Make sure you check the link in the description for some fanny packs that I found useful, some that you may too. Alright, without further ado, let's get into our top 5 roller coasters at Cedar Point. And once again, at the end of this video, we'll be giving you our review of Steel Vengeance. Before we get into our top 5, let's go over some honorable mentions. Valraven, Dive Coaster, Great Immelman Loop, a lot of fun. I find the ride time to be a little bit short, and hey, competition is stiff at Cedar Point, so it doesn't make the top 5. Of course, the Raptor, a beautiful, iconic B&M invert here at Cedar Point. Rides like the Raptor bring back so much nostalgia for me. Moving on to more B&Ms, we have the Gatekeeper. It also missed out on the top 5. It just didn't feel as forceful as I thought it should. It felt kind of slow, and for that reason it missed out on the top 5 also. Now let's get into the top 5. And speaking of nostalgia, number 5 is the Magnum. This roller coaster is as old as I am. It's 30 years old this year, but man, I still love it. It has the ejector airtime that I love and I crave, and I have to get my fix of the Magnum every time I go to Cedar Point. Checking in at number 4 on our list is Maverick. Maverick is the 2007 Intamin Blitz coaster. It has a great first drop that is greater than 90 degrees. The launch lift hill was awesome as well. And there's a pretty surprising element about halfway through the ride where you're going about 70 miles per hour coming out of a tunnel. This ride reminds me a lot of Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion. The way it goes through transitions so quick and just makes for a very, very intense ride. The Maverick at Cedar Point is a must ride every time you visit. The next coaster on our list needs no introduction. It's the Top Thrill Dragster, one of the most iconic roller coasters in the world, 420 feet tall, 120 miles per hour. What an intense ride. Even if you don't want to ride it, it's awesome just to sit there and watch it. They actually have grandstands for it. You can make a day just watching people's expressions as they roll back into the station on this one. Number 2, which used to be my number 1, is Millennium Force. This used to be my favorite ride in the world, and it's still one of my favorite rides in the world. It just keeps proving itself over and over again and just holds its speed throughout the entire ride so well. I know some people don't think it's very forceful, but I love it. I love that first drop, and I love all the turns. And it's such a beautiful ride, especially at night. You have to ride it at night. And that only leaves us with Steel Vengeance. And yes, we did save the best for last. Steel Vengeance did not disappoint. The only thing I didn't like about it was the 45-minute wait with the Fast Pass. This is the best roller coaster in the world. You literally feel like you're out of your seat the entire ride. I have really enjoyed all the RMC coasters that I've had the chance to ride, but this one takes the cake. It's the old Mean Streak frame. And it qualifies as a hyper coaster, and it's an RMC. So if you've ridden an RMC, most of them are probably 100 to 140 feet tall. Right, get on this one, 200 feet tall, carries a ton of speed, the ejector airtime is unreal, and it has all the elements that you want in a great coaster. That's why it's number 1. Alright, so is there a coaster that you did not see on the top 5 list that you think should have been there? Or was it in the honorable mention list? Or any other comments? Please, we'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, let us know by hitting the like button. Also subscribe if you're interested in more information on roller coasters and theme parks and other adventures. You can check out last week's video when we went to Kennywood and we got to ride the Steel Curtain. We do a top 5 coasters at Kennywood, and we do our Steel Curtain review. This coming week, we're going to Camden Park, which is West Virginia's only theme park, amusement park, whatever you want to call it. But make sure you check back in next week to get the top 5 rides at Camden Park.